Just finished watching Empire Strikes Back, so I was inspired to go ahead and do this video. It's a comic book graphic novel for Empire Strikes Back. After the destruction of its most fierce battle station, the Empire has declared martial law throughout the galaxy. 1,000 worlds have felt the oppressive hand of the Emperor as he attempts to crush the growing rebellion. As the Imperial grip of tyranny tightens, Princess Leia and the small band of freedom fighters search for a more secure base of operations. I like the background already. Here we see Luke on his tauntaun. See the probe droid falls on the floor. Han gets permission from Echo Base to check it out. And he's already attacked by the Wampa. This is one of my favorite parts of the movie, Han and Leia, the way they talk to one another, the way that their relationship develops. Here we see Luke in the Wampa's den. Then he passes out in the snow. This one's definitely my favorite movie out of all of them. I like the first one, Star Wars Episode 4. And I thought that was a great movie. And I feel like this one really kicked it up. Everything I liked about the first one, it brought me more of. I remember the first time I watched Empire, I was blown away. Like, the tone of the movie was so dark. The rebels barely get a victory. I remember when it ended, I couldn't believe it was over. I didn't think it was going to end in such a dark place for all of our heroes. Luke gets a Force vision of Ben Kenobi. Sir Alec Guinness. Han finds Luke. And here we have one of the only times that a non-Force user wields a lightsaber. The newest season of Rebels, Season 2, is said to be like a parallel of Empire Strikes Back. Whereas in the first season, they introduce all the characters and they go on couple adventures, and it's all lighthearted in tone. They even have a major victory at the end. Season 2 of Rebels, we see them go through a lot of harder stuff. The Empire really takes its revenge, takes its toll on the crew of the Ghost. I really like everything that Dave Filoni is doing, first with Clone Wars and now with Rebels. I believe Season 3 is only a week away from premiering, and I'm pretty excited about it. Here Chewie blows up the probe droid. I love the video game Shadows of the Empire, because the whole beginning part of it was just going through Echo Base. There's a lot of probe droids there that you blow up. It's a lot of fun. I'd like to do an ASMR Let's Play in the future where I have the debug code of Wampa Sampa and I'm just going through, mumbling on. You get to hear some controller sounds, maybe. That'd be a fun video to do. Irving Kershner said that he intentionally made all of the Imperials have British accents, while all of the rebels have American accents. It's supposed to be a callback to the American Revolution. Snow speeders. Oh, this was a deleted scene where C-3PO, the Wampas, I think. Mark Hamill had a car accident, I believe, and left his face slightly disfigured. A lot of people think that this whole Wampa scene was written. We had a weird kiss. But if I'm not mistaken, it's just a rumor. Lucas did not write the Wampa scene in order to make Mark Hamill, in order to explain Mark Hamill's disfigurement. Just to be clear, he did not. There's the kiss. Makes no sense. The Executor, Darth Vader's flagship Star Destroyer. Around here, I believe, is when we hear the Imperial March for the first time. I love Darth Vader's character in this movie. He's just this, like, monster of a man, just killing all of his subordinates. Every time they make A huge error. There goes Admiral Piet. I'm sorry. Admiral Piet just got put into power. In the future, I'll be doing a lot of the Force Awakens content. The movie's been out for a while, and I've got to see it enough times. Dak. Poor Dak doesn't survive. The calm before the storm. I love the ads. Both the video game for Super Empire Strikes Back for Super Nintendo and Shadows of the Empire start with this scene in the movie where you get to fly around and fight the AT-ATs and the ATSTs. That's a nice shot. I love the way these things look. Poor rebels. Like in Return of the Jedi, the space battles in the beginning of the movie, or the dogfight, whatever you want to call it. Dak doesn't make it. Character who plays Wedge in real life is Ewan McGregor's uncle. Wedge is the only pilot to survive all 3 movies who isn't a major character. I like how the legs are just popping up there. Oh no. I thought The Force Awakens was a good movie. Just think it was the only Star Wars movie that didn't venture any new ground. Just about every environment that we saw, every theme that was explored has been done before. But it's still a good movie. It's just a little weird for a Star Wars movie to not break new ground, even the ones that weren't as good. They introduce new themes, things to add on to the universe. Whereas this one, I don't feel it did it as much. We do see the Knights of Ren. I like how lightsabers are heavy again. I liked all the lightsaber duels. All the main characters, the way they get along. It felt like a classic trilogy movie. My only gripe, like I said, is that they don't really go anywhere new. But it's kind of to be expected. I'm looking forward to Rogue One because that looks very exciting. Rogue One, and I'm excited to see where they go with Episode 8. It's crazy that this is all stop motion, early ILM. I first experienced this before the special edition. I don't think it's just nostalgia that makes me think that those are superior to the special edition, the original. Though I do appreciate the special editions, I do feel like certain things are improved. While other things get taken away in translation. But there's a whole deleted scene where C-3PO removes a sticker. There's a subplot where at the beginning of the movie we see Wampas versus Echo Base. And how Echo Base, there's a little room where they're keeping Wampas. And just as the stormtroopers are going through Echo Base, C-3PO rips off a sticker from a door warning people to keep out of the room because there's Wampas in the room. Oops. That was a mistake. I like the design of the snowtroopers. I do hope Episode 8 has a darker tone. I'm pretty happy with the things that they decided to keep, like Kylo Ren being the son of Han and Leia, and being the bad guy. Reminds me of Jason. I'm really burnt out with fan theories of Rey's identity at this point. But I'm gonna hold out and hope that she is related to the Skywalkers somehow. That's just what I secretly want, but I'm open. It's important to watch every new movie with an open mind and not have too many hopes on what you're gonna see. That's an easy way to be disappointed. I may have to split this video up into parts. I think I'm running out of memory on my phone. I'm gonna have to leave it off here. I'll upload some more in a moment. Just running out of space on my phone. This is my favorite song, Into the Asteroid Field, from the Empire Strikes Back soundtrack. That's a cool frame. Meditation sphere. This scene in the movie, I remember when I was a kid, I crapped my pants. My parents were always pretty kind, and around Christmas or my birthday I would get some toys, some Star Wars toys, but for the most part I just didn't get as many as I wanted. But instead of being upset about it, what I would do is I would draw my own comics, or I would make my own toys. Like, I would make my own lightsabers out of Kinects. I would Yoda looks crazy. I remember the novelization of the book. He's blue and not green. Oh, nice. All the bounty hunters. You got Dengar, Boba Fett. That looks like a deleted scene. Sorry about that. Uh-oh. Yeah, Into the Asteroid Field is my favorite scene of all my favorite song. Not in this movie. Well, no. Probably the Imperial March. But that one's like obvious. So I would say Into the Asteroid Field is my second favorite. This is a great scene that's kind of better in the original cut, I think. They had a different actor than Ian McDermott, the one who played Emperor in all the other movies. And his voice sounded different, but it was way creepier than how they fixed it. I must be going at a way slower pace. All the other videos in this series are much shorter. Thanks to everyone who's been watching and leaving comments. I appreciate it. I decided I wanted this channel to be an ASMR channel second, mostly a Star Wars channel, an open discussion. Oh, cool. You get to see a little more of Luke's training than we do in the movie. Yoda on a mushroom. Forlom, Bosk, Boba Fett, and Dengar there on the left. Or IG-88. That's pretty cool, I like that. I can hear the music right now. So Lucas put that asteroid scene in Attack of the Clones to show us why Boba Fett didn't fall for this. Because he already saw Obi-Wan do it once. backgrounds are crazy. And here, the executor dumps all the garbage. And that's how Han Solo was able to get away. I don't see the Millennium Falcon. I'm gonna have to cut this video short, but I'll upload the rest in the second video.